Hello, the name is Naledi and welcome back to my channel. In case it's your first time, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you'll receive all my notifications. And to all my return subbies, thank you so much for coming back time and time again. And also, this is episode 12. I did say that episode 12 would be a continuation of episode 11. So if you haven't seen episode 11, I'd suggest that you quickly go and catch up. That way you don't get lost in this conversation. This is episode 12 / part 2 of episode 11. And also please do remember to follow me at Naledi on all my other social media platforms. It's Naledi no underscores, no funny things. It's just simply Naledi Yongindao. I'm like MTN everywhere you go. So we're still in Durban and part 2 of my story.
And then I now waited for him to get into the shower. The moment he got into the shower, I knocked on the door and the girl was like, "Who is it?" "The room service." And the girl goes, "Babe, did you order anything?" And then he says, No, don't open. Don't open. But did not that time that he knows that? Because I said to him, I will take the first flight out of here and I will find you. In his head, he was like, this girl took the first flight out of Johannesburg and she is now here. Meanwhile, I was like, I'm not going to leave that to chance. The fact that I said I will take the first flight out, he could have easily changed hotels and gone to another hotel. So I was like, I'm not going to risk it. I need to get there before that first flight arrives. Them to be bathing around 7 a.m. Clearly it was busy schedule. You know what also gave it away? I saw him packing some Viagra kind of thing, like those things Nigerians drink, those small little bottles.
You know the warriors.
I don't know, but I have an idea of what she's talking about.
Have you ever dated Nigerian?
No, I've never.
Sorry.
Don't do it.
Don't do
I've
it.
Never.
Don't do it.
I've never.
Don't
do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Maybe I should.
The fact that you guys are like, don't do it. Now I want to do it.
Now you want to see it. No,
I'm
kidding.
The
word is enough for the wise. And he says, no, don't open. And then he quickly gets dressed, whatever the case may be. And then he walks out of the room. And when he walks out of the room, he quickly shuts the door. But before he shuts the door, he tells the girl, of course I tried, under no circumstances
do not come
open this door.
Do not come out.
So now I'm pissed. I'm like, who's the girl you with in there? He's like, what girl? Did you bring a girl for me? So now here we are, we're arguing all the way. He's walking to the elevator. He's like, he's going to work. Meanwhile, he's a Yahoo boy, so I don't know where this work was happening at 7 a.m. I go with him.
Do you know that? Please tell me you know that one.
Yes, I heard that. I know that one. Yeah.
It's giving mafia.
Now we're arguing in the passage, He's walking towards the elevator. We've left the door now. We get into the elevator. I decide, let me compose myself. When we walk at reception, he had ordered himself an Uber. He doesn't know that I drove, and I drove his car. Sure. Mind you, I got speeding tickets all throughout. Every camera along the way, I received a speeding ticket. That one was for sure. I now get outside with him. He's in the Uber. Reception sees us walking out together. We're not fighting. He jumps into the Uber. As I'm about to jump into this Uber with him, something in me says, if you jump into this Uber, he's gonna call the girl
To leave.
and tell the girl, make sure there's no trace of you. It needs to look like you were never there. Just pack your things and I'll explain later, or whatever the case may be. And then I decided to compose myself yet again. and I walk back into the hotel because now I still have never caught him with a woman, right? So I was like, okay, cool, today is the day where I'm going to catch you with a woman. So I walked back into the hotel. I said to reception, oh my goodness, my husband left with the room key, and they saw us, we were walking out together. There was no problem. Like, my husband left with the room key.
You just had
Can
all
you
the
please
answers
make
and
me another one?
solutions.
No, it was just God. It was literally just God. Because it's not like I had anticipated or planned or whatever. Like, God was like, it's time. Like, this shit needs to come to an end. Prior to that, I had food poisoning. His dad had invited me to eat with him, and then on the same day I landed up in the hospital. I was throwing up. Yeah. Okay, wait. And that day he was doing spiritual church work, right?
How long had you guys been married? Sorry.
It didn't even make it to a year and a half. Like, did it make it to a year and a half?
Nah, I
like
can't
2
even
years
remember.
is a long
It was-
time.
It was just turmoil from day
Yeah,
one.
like from day one. I'm gonna tell you how it all started. It was thunder.
Yeah.
It was thunder throughout.
Pun intended.
So they make me a copy of the room key. I go up and I swipe, and there she was.
Oh.
A girl from Pretoria.
Oh my
The same girl
God.
that was sending you messages.
No, it was another girl.
Another one.
It was another one, a girl from Instagram. She was calling her friend and was like, "And his wife is here," and I'm like, "Excuse
Wow.
me, man." So, by the looks of things, they probably had a mutual friend, or there's a friend who actually introduced, or whatever. I don't know what the case may be. And she was like, he told me you guys had broken up, you were just his baby mama, and his family doesn't like you, his parents don't want you. And then the girl calls him. At this point, he's already blocked the girl. So when the girl started calling, because she sent a text saying she's in the room, and then he immediately blocked the girl. And then after that, he came back with his friend, and then he now told me that spiritual work that I told you were doing, it was actually not spiritual church work. It was work to get you out of my life.
Whoa.
Again, they go to those white garment celestial
Oh,
churches.
there's a fire.
Yeah.
You'd only see them on
Yeah.
like TV. I'm like,
He said that.
Yeah, he told me straight up. He told me straight up that we were doing spiritual work to get you
guys,
out
these
of my
things you
life. And the girl is like packing her things as well. She's like, what in the BS is happening here? Because you said this was over. Now the friend is like, no, I'm gonna take the girl to the airport. She's fine. Mind you, the girl is from Joburg. I did mention that, right? He flew in with her. So at this point in time, mind you, this guy was broke. He left me literally with 500 rands, saying no, he has to go to Durban to go and hustle and learn something, blah blah blah. So here I am left with 500 rands, and Little Brothers is in Durban. He now starts gathering his stuff because the holiday is over, going back to Joburg. It was a long weekend, even that weekend, so he was gonna stay there for the long weekend. So everybody grabs the ish, obviously goes downstairs and he starts fighting with reception. How did this happen? And then he was like, let's go to the airport. And I'm like, I drove here. And I drove your car here. He's like, what? So now he's shocked that I drove to Durban. He could not believe it. He's now mind blown. He's like, okay, let's go back to Joburg. And then he tells the girl to get in the back. I was like, you must be insane. I was like,
wait, did you guys leave that girl in Devon?
Aibo, why not?
I mean,
Aibo,
in the first place.
Aibo, that's over my dead body. She will not go into this car. Okay, so what do you want me to do? I'm like, figure out a plan. He's like, okay, then drive the car back to Joburg. I said, I will make sure I crash it. If I get behind the steering wheel, I will make sure you don't ever see this car again. Like, I was raka. Obviously, he's gonna drive with me. And throughout, he kept saying, babe, please tell me, how did you find me? He couldn't believe it. He could not believe it. It was literally checkmate at that point in time. Now he calls his family. Do you know what his family made a deal out of? You drove to Durban, leaving an infant. Have you forgotten the part where I found him?
With another girl in a hotel. Actually, 500 ungana mali. We are now tata imali we pabanya amantombazana.
Our last money, you go and you order a BITCH. That's when I was like, I'm out of here. I mean, it was red flags from the beginning because I remember.
So after then, did you guys try and fix things? How was everything?
Of course, we did for like maybe a good 2 months. It obviously never worked out because you can never trust a person like that again, because now I had seen it with my own eyes. So there was nothing in this world that he could actually tell me or say or try to convince me. So it was over. But even from day one, because I remember in Nopana, he ordered an Uber when I was pregnant, right? I went home. This was like a few days after he had paid my lobola, and girls went over to our place, and the whole time he wasn't answering his phone. So I was like, okay, this is weird. Eventually he decided to send me a text and be like, I'm gonna call you. And then I'm like, okay. The next thing, I receive a call around about that same time from my Uber app. So the clown forgot that the Uber is connected to my number. So Uber driver calls, and where does it ring? It rings on my phone. So I'm like, hello. The driver's like, I'm at the gate. I'm like, that time now I'm in the Eastern Cape, deep in the villages. So I'm like, Uber. I'm like, wait, where are you? And then he's like, I'm outside. 4 ways. You requested. I'm like, listen, Booty, the person that actually requested you is my husband. Can you just tell me what you can see? Whatever you see, just tell me. He says, okay. I can see him. He's coming out. There's 2 girls. He's kissing one, hugging the other. I said, thank you.
I remember that one. I was
Yeah. So that was the deciding factor if my daughter would be having his last name or not. So already at that point in time, I knew, Ndokbana, there's definitely no future here. I mean, after someone does that, and of course he had an excuse. No, these are my friends from school. He denied it. He's like, he hugged both of them, but the Uber driver was just being spicy. I know you're not going to believe me, but they're my friends. They just came over. They were around. They were coming from the Val, and they were now in Santon and wanted to see me. And I was like, Wabatama Nigeria.
You write me vibe. Shapuka vibes. I just shapuka vibes.
Listen, Nigerians are for a good time. When a good time,
not a long time.
If you buy papa shampoo,
Time, 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Right.
But now, guys, you cannot be stereotyping. There are some nice ones.
They hacked me.
They hacked my sister just last night.
There's nothing good.
Just last night, they were hacking my sister.
Sorry.
I don't know. I still
Why
like it. No,
Eh?
I'm so single, guys. I am single.
The way you want to
Because we're gonna stereotype, we're gonna say Xhosas bathanda imali, some Xhosas bathanda imali, Matswana aso, Masotho aso, and I don't mean on stereotype.
One thing I can tell you this categorically. If you want a man who's going to be with you and only you, a Nigerian man is not the one. I have a friend that I met after my ex and I broke up, and she was dating his friend. She also went to his house unannounced, and there he was at the club that Sunday night. That Monday morning when she got there unannounced, there the girl was. This guy was pretending to be sick, so my friend was like, oh, let me go and take care of my man. I'm gonna leave work early. Lunchtime, I'm gonna leave for lunch, and I'm not gonna go back to the office. I'm gonna go to my man and make sure that he's fine, because he pretended that he was sick. That was his story, you know, why he wasn't answering the phone and stuff like that. She got there he was with another woman. So now the guy was trying to, fix things.
I believe you in a desert with
The guy was trying to fix the guy was trying to fix things with this girl, right? Who is my friend, and I said, look, it's either you accept that he's going to cheat on you for the rest of your relationship, or you leave him now, but he's not gonna change. If he cheats on you once, he's definitely gonna do it again, and you find out and you do nothing about it. So what were you finding out for? You wanted to find out so that you can stay around, break your heart. My dear, it's either you look the other way and you let your man cheat in peace, or you find out and you get out. If you don't get out, oh, good luck. Enough. That's it for story time.
Story time, guys. Wow.
Like, I wasn't even planning to do a story time, but here we are.
Now, how did you guys meet? Let's get there.
His friend was dating my cousin, and then the friend obviously introduced us, and then within the first week of dating he introduced me to his family. So I was like, mama baba you know, and his dad was a pastor, you know, so we had a Christian religious background. You're like, I've got a God-fearing man.
Have you ever noticed, like, when the new relationship starts, the worst one, like, I have a lot. Me with them, I just love them. I just the vibes and everything because I'm a very bubbly person. But the worst experience, it was my first Nigerian boyfriend. He was broke. I remember his name very well. His name was I don't want to say it on.
Don't say.
You see, the evil spirits of them are following me.
Don't say.
I don't want to say it. He's a girlfriend because me, I'm never go. I would go to his house and everything. You know, over myself, but man, really fridge, that tomato, fine, and I knew that he's having like financial problems and everything. I was like, you know what? I'm starting school in February and we're still in January. Come for school fees. Guys, wait, don't judge. We listen, we don't judge.
We judge.
I gave him my school fees. After giving him my school fees, for the first semester. So I had a friend of mine.
First semester, okay?
Mamelani, guys, I had a friend of mine. She was a club host back then. She was a club host and they were still Kong back then. Yeah. Hi, boy. She was like, wow, what are you doing today? I'm like, I'm not doing. You know, first, second year varsity, let's go. Yeah. We're going to Kong, me and my other friend. The next thing when I'm with my friend, I'm like, man, I'm seeing this guy holding 2 domparions.
Yes, school fees
it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was never at the club. I was never anywhere. So guys, that was the worst one. And then that's where it started making me toxic. I just told him that, you know what, I'm gonna make sure you get deported if you don't give me back my money back. It took him 1 week. I'm gonna make sure you get deported. And I'm gonna send police to your house and need my money back. I'm not getting those school fees money back.
So I do have a package from Temu that we will be opening. What I ordered versus what I got. Ooh, I got quite a few things today. I'm actually really excited about the things that I bought. We're gonna start here. What is this? Like, guys, I order and I literally forget to open it. So it's basically for me to be able to shoot in the car, so it can be hands-free. Yay! We're gonna have a lot of car talks. And then, what is this? What is this? It's a bedside lamp. Totally not what I expected. It is much smaller than what I was hoping for. Okay. I actually bought 2 of these. I was like, what hectic way? Oh, it's not so app. I'm so disappointed. I don't want to lie. Ugh. So I actually have to go back to the drawing board and look for side lamps, because here I was thinking I am sorted in the side lamp. Second one, I don't need to open it. I'll give these to my daughter. I think she's gonna enjoy them more. Okay, and this is a mat. Okay, at least this one looks like what I ordered. Yes, it is somewhat what I ordered. Yes, definitely. It's a little thinner than what I expected. I was hoping for something a little bit wider, but it's all good. Here. Ooh, this, it rotates with you, so every little movement I make, it's going to follow me. So I'm looking forward to using this one. I'm happy, I'm extremely happy with this purchase. So I'm not sure how it works yet, but this is it. So apparently with every move that I make while shooting, it will be following me. It is censored. How cool. Okay, so as I'm doing this, like I can feel that it's got some motion and there's a green light on there. So I don't know if it means to say it's on or what. Okay. We are gonna figure it out. I'm really excited about this one. I can't wait to use it actually. What else did I buy? Double-sided tape. Very important because I will be needing to stick things up on the wall, so this is going to come in extremely handy. And then I do have another bag. So if you can hand it to me. I bought quite a few stuff here. This is for my daughter. It's learning stuff, but why it will be living home. Anyway, it's like shapes and stuff. I don't know if there was anything else. Because at school they started doing shapes and all sorts of things. So I just thought it would be really nice for him to just see them. I'm not sure what this is. Oh yes! I bought a vase. Isn't this cute? Yes, at least this is. It's also a bit smaller than I expected because this is actually the large. When I was ordering it, I ordered the large, so I was expecting something a little bit bigger, but it's all good. We'll make a plan, we'll figure it out. And then this, it's a fake plant. So we'll be using this by the staircase. It's a fake plant, it doesn't come with a pot, so I need to get a pot for it. Okay. And of course I got myself some headsets because the girl is going to head back to gym ASAP, and my previous ones my daughter broke. Joys of being a mom. And seeing as they're gonna be broken anyway, we may as well just buy them from Temu once and for all. That way when they break, your chest pains are not so much. Yeah. Is there anything else? Exactly what I've been looking for. So with this, I'm able to move things from my phone straight to my computer. Let us see. Did they give me the correct head though? It doesn't look like it's the correct head. Aha! Yay! It's the correct head. So straight from the iPhone, straight into the PC. Now we don't have to waste time retransferring nothing. Yay, absolutely love this. And then it comes with an additional one in case your laptop is one of these or your phone. That's pretty cool. I am definitely happy with this purchase. I'm extremely happy. This is something I've actually been looking for because if only I send space because of all this. Anyway, that's it from the unboxing section. Let me just clear up and we'll get right along with it. So I woke up this morning and decided I need to go and get my hair done. My man is coming back and the salon doesn't open on Sunday, so I'm gonna add to buy a weird. I figure, okay, on now that the hair is slayed, my daughter would like us to go to Konka for Kids, aka Blueberry. Of course, I'm with my sister, so that's where we're headed off to now.
Hey guys, welcome back to my mommy's video. Today is my cousin's first day at Blueberries.
Hi Choga, Ziabuya, it's going down. I give it to them. When it comes to catering for the kids, they know what they are doing. They definitely know what they're
One papa chu, one fish oil, one telecalling.
We're off to church. Elena, my sister, and I.
And I pray over my heart and mind. I am healed by your stripes, your blood. It declares that I am free. Come on. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. We're calling on the power of heaven. I pray. Every weapon formed.
Thank you, baby. We're back home from church. My sister has made us lunch. I'm feeling so spoiled.
Exactly what I needed.
My girl Roxy is back in town. I'm so happy. She's invited me for late lunch. So of course I'm going. Like, if you want to see me, there must be food involved. If I cook with outing, you will not see me. Don't invite me. Don't call me. Only invite me if there's going to be food and eating involved.
So, this is our starter.
Diana has finally arrived, and at this point we have paid the bill and we are ready to go. So she's asked us that we go to another location.
Yo, Naledi live vlog. What?
Yeah, guys, I am committed to giving you content. I am absolutely committed. I will give you what I said you must sign up for, okay?
At the parking lot.
From vlog.
Bare entrance for eventing and then ka swanky Jerry. Bare neli swanky Jerry amo ara wa bona selo. Yes, ara nona le camera apere di rogo tsela tsa go fofa tsa selo. Ara apere kwa kana la go moten. Ah, tsa mola. Yo choga hona le drama yo.
As you guys all know, go episode 9, I did attend a launch at Big Man's. And of course, I was dressed up. It's good manners to look good. Like, if someone invites you to the event here, okay, you need to show up and you need to look like you wanted to be there, okay? So, being the content creator that I am, of course, of course, lights.
Kali camera. Yes.
And now people are talking, but like Uswanky J, all the drama. When you're a star, what can you do?
Hi, baby girl.
Oh, Dalila. So speedy, like, yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, honey. Don't do it.
Don't do it. When I'll turn to Ume vodka. Don't do it. I can't get to the guy. Yeah, man. I don't know. I didn't have one that today. Not today. That time.
I'm finally home again. Had such a beautiful and amazing day with my girls. Thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate the hangout. Like, I feel like it's exactly what I needed. It's been a long journey. And then also today I did announce on my Instagram that we are expecting. I'll share a little bit of the shoot with you guys, and I'll share the picture that I actually shared on my Instagram so that you guys can also see it in case you didn't see it. But if you didn't see it, like, it means you're not following me. So I'd like to assume Bani Bonile, but in case on Landeli go Instagram, I don't know what you're waiting for. Follow me on my Instagram account. It's at Naledi Baltina. And if you haven't followed me yet, I will insert that picture as a courtesy. But next time you're gonna miss out. I'm not gonna take a content like Instagram difage and just like I'm not gonna take YouTube content and put it on Instagram. So we need to just keep up yonke indawo, please. Ngoku, I'm about to remove my makeup. You guys, my neck is so dark, but anyway. And also my man is on his way. I've just started off by applying some oil onto the makeup, and then immediately I've added my face wash. And then I'm gonna add that on top there. And then now I'm about to jump into the shower. butter. Oh, it's running out, Kesana. The girl needs to get some more. But this is organic shea butter, nothing else. And then I'm just gonna melt it. And that is it for my face. Like, I don't have much of a routine, I know, but it works for me. But because of the pregnancy, I am pigmenting a little bit. So, yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Good night. Of course, I'm going to buy peaches for Upuleng. So Zadzy's home. Zadzy is home, and I need to fill up the fridge and make sure we buy all his favorites, because I need to cook up his storm to make sure Mdramu is well fed. You should just see her face when she sees the box of peaches, because in the last episode, refer back, in the last episode she did say to me, I must buy a box and not a pack of 6. So okay, namhlanje I'm making sure that I am buying a box of peaches. My man is back because this kumbulan. So I'm accompanying him to get his haircut. And then after that, we're gonna go for an ice cream date, you know, just to touch base and just to also be out of the house. To Elena's school gala because there's usually no parking, so I was like, there's no way I'm going to be struggling in Dawiobag. I'd rather just get an Uber. It's hassle free. Today we are buying baby stuff. I'm so excited. It's our first time actually going out to buy things for baby. My man's family have sent us stuff, like his mom, his colleagues, but we haven't actually bought anything. So we'll be buying stuff for baby for the very first time. So exciting times ahead. It feels more and more real. It's actually so unbelievable. I'm excited, you know, like seeing all these cute little things, like it's becoming real. Wait, please put it on. I want to see something. Indando yako yona bawo mayenzeke.
Come and strap me.
Today I'm visiting my girl step 2.
So cute.
Heike, my girl understands the assignment. She knows no food, no visit. Thank you so much for joining me once again. The name is Naledi Baltina. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And also remember to follow me on all my social media platforms. It's at Naledi Baltina. Otherwise, I'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. All the love. Mwah.